The old house stood silent. 7 years had passed since that fateful night. 7 years since Sakshi had escaped its clutches, running for her life, leaving everything behind. The memories still haunted her. She tried to forget, tried to move on, but the past had a way of creeping back into her thoughts. The darkness had a way of clinging to her, no matter how hard she tried to shake it off. Sakshi had built a new life for herself. She had found a cozy home, a place where she felt safe. She had found love again, a new home, a reason to hope. Her partner brought light into her life, but the shadows of the past still lingered, casting a dark cloud over her happiness. She couldn't escape the feeling that something was wrong, that the peace she had found was fragile, that something terrible was about to happen. Her instincts screamed at her, warning her of impending doom. The wind howled outside her window. It whispered her name. Sakshi shivered, feeling a chill run down her spine. She couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched, that unseen eyes were always on her, that something evil was lurking just beyond her sight, waiting for the right moment to strike. Ishani, her daughter, her everything. Sakshi's whole world revolved around her. Ishani was the light that chased away the darkness. Her laughter was the sweetest music, her smile, the most beautiful sight. Ishani was 7 years old now. The same age Sakshi had been when the nightmares began. Sakshi couldn't help but worry. Chased away the darkness. Her laughter was the sweetest music, her smile, the most beautiful sight. Ishani was 7 years old now. The same age Sakshi had been when the nightmares began. Sakshi couldn't help but worry. She knew that evil could be passed down through generations. She prayed that Ishani would be spared. Sakshi held Ishani close. She would protect her, no matter what. She would never let anything bad happen to her little girl. But deep down, a seed of fear had been planted, a fear that she couldn't escape. It happened so fast. In the blink of an eye, everything changed. 1 minute, Ishani was there, playing in the yard, her laughter filling the air. The next, she was gone, vanished without a trace. The yard, once full of joy, now eerily silent. Sakshi's blood ran cold. Panic surged through her veins like ice. Her worst nightmare had come true. The fear she had always harbored deep inside was now a reality. The swing set swayed back and forth. Empty. The sight was haunting. Sakshi searched frantically. Her heart pounded in her chest, each beat a reminder of the ticking clock. Where was Ishani? Who had taken her? The questions swirled in her mind, each more terrifying than the last. The questions echoed in her mind, a relentless torment. A note. There was a note, pinned to Ishani's doll. The sight of it made her heart skip a beat. Sakshi's hands trembled as she read the words. Each letter seemed to scream at her. 3 days. Life for hers. The message was clear and cruel. The message sent shivers down her spine. Fear gripped her, but so did a fierce determination. She had 3 days to save her daughter. 3 days to find a way out of this nightmare. 3 days to defeat the darkness that had returned to claim them both. She would not let it win. Dasima, a name that echoed through the ages, whispered in reverence and fear. The name sent a chill down Sakshi's spine. It was a name that carried the weight of countless stories and legends. The leader of the tribe, a figure of immense authority and wisdom. The keeper of ancient secrets, guardian of knowledge passed down through generations. She knew the truth about the evil that haunted them, a dark force that threatened their very existence. She was the only one who could help, the only one with the power to confront the darkness. Sakshi sought out Dasima, her heart heavy with fear and desperation. She pleaded for her help, her voice trembling with emotion. Dasima listened, her eyes filled with sadness and understanding. She had seen this fear before. She knew the price that had to be paid, the sacrifice that was necessary to save the tribe, the sacrifice that had to be made, a ritual as old as the tribe itself. The tribe made a deal, a pact sealed with blood and ancient words. Dasima said, her voice raspy with age, a life for a life, to protect the innocent, a life for a life, to protect the innocent, to keep the evil at bay, to keep the evil at bay, to ensure the safety of the tribe. But the deal had been broken, the pact shattered by betrayal, and now Ishani would pay the price. a price that weighed heavily on the hearts of the tribe. 3 days. It wasn't enough time, but it was all Sakshi had. She would move heaven and earth to save her daughter. She would confront the darkness head-on. Fear would not consume her. Inspector Samar arrived, drawn back into Sakshi's nightmare. He had seen the darkness firsthand. He knew the danger that lurked beneath the surface, but even he seemed powerless against this ancient evil. Time was slipping away, tick by tick, second by second. Sakshi's hope began to dwindle. She could feel the darkness closing in, but she refused to give up. She would fight until her last breath. For Ishani, her daughter, her everything.